up, everybody? Guess who I am here with? Someone very special to me. I've been knowing this guy since I started as food delivery student entrepreneur. He's been rocking with me since day one, and he's still rocking with me now. I got him on an interview, the Money Boys.
Yes, ma'am. How
How you
y'all
doing?
doing? I'm doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. Yourself?
I'm good. I'm good. No complaints.
I see. I hear you.
So this is going to be like an interview, but more of a conversation because I know you. You know what I mean? Like I
Yeah.
see you. I see your growth. And that's what I want to talk about too. I see that you got the green screen going. You got your little mic. You said you was going to do that. You said you were going to go to the next level, and you did.
Yes, ma'am.
So I'm like, okay, look at him, look at him. You got more subscribers. You getting out more into the community where the touchy subjects,
Yes, my favorite.
the
My
hard
favorite.
subjects.
Yes. Yes.
So kind of tell me, like, how do you come up with different titles for your videos?
Basically, what I see going around me or what I experience. You know what I'm saying? That's how I base my titles off reality. You know, and things that I went through in my personal life, and then I just add it into my content. Like everything is authentic. Majority of the content that I make, I either been through it or I've seen it myself. So I try to be as realistic as possible, and I try to just stay in my lane and do it how I want to do it, and not try to do it like everybody else or sound like everybody else or make content or follow what Simon says and stuff like that. I just try to stay in my own lane and just whatever come to my mind, my spirit, I project it into my content. Basically, that's how I come up with my titles and how I go about it. You know, I talk to a lot of people a lot, and they come to me and they tell me their experiences, and I try to give them value through it and try to help them see a way out of it. You know, so that's how I go with the titles and stuff, starting the
Okay.
content. Hmm.
Okay. So what's next for you? Like so your goal is to be monetized, correct?
Oh yeah, I never when I did this content, I never like really thought about like monetization and stuff like that. And that's why you'll never hear me say subscribe to my channel. Not hating on people that do that, but it just was never like I do it because I want to do it. I like helping people. If they subscribe to the channel, I really do appreciate it. And I'm not gonna say that it wouldn't be nice to get monetized, but it just like I do it because I love to help people out of their situations. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, the touchy subjects and stuff like that, things that people don't want to touch on. I love to touch on it because I know not too many people gonna touch on it. You know what I'm saying? So it's the monetization would be cool, but my main purpose here is just to help people stop with the one-sided thinking and expand their mind and expand the way they look at things and to help them all around mentally, because it's a mental battle out here. It's a lot of things going on in the world, and a lot of people don't got people to talk to or people to go to when they're going through issues. And I try to be that person to help them see a way out of that. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, monetization would be cool. That'd be nice. But that's really not my goal. My goal is just to help people mentally, try to help the world become a better place, one person at a time. I can't save the world, but I can save one,
Right.
two, three, four, whatever. I did my job. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yes, yes. So I'm not assuming. So I you have a significant other.
Yes.
Okay. So what does she say? Like, does she watch your videos?
Yeah, yeah. She watched my videos.
So, like for the touchy ones, does she say like babe or whatever she calls you?
Uh,
Should you talk about that or do you just
you know, I've been rocking with her for a minute because she understand me. Like before I even start making videos, this is how I was talking to her. You know what I'm saying? So she already know my character. She already know how I come off. So we like yin and yang. So it's like, I balance it out. We make it work. Certain things in content, she'd be like, "Did you just say that?" And I'll be like, "Yeah," but she understands. You know what I'm saying? She know what I'm doing. She know I'm working. She know I'm trying to help the guys and whoever need to hear it out here. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't really no biggie. She know what I'm doing. Like I said, I've been talking to her like this for years. You feel me? So this ain't really nothing new to her. She knows my mentality when it comes to the type of content that I make. You know.
okay?
So it's not, yeah, it's not too much of a big thing.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I know a lot of people be like,
Because I,
what is this girl
when
thing?
I like, I was like, oh
Yeah.
boy, you starting stuff in the household.
Oh no. Oh no, we good.
Well,
We good.
okay. Um, I want to talk about the growth. So I know when you started out, you were doing more like car videos, right?
Hmm. Hmm.
And then you moved to your spot at home, right?
Hmm.
Where now you have a studio at home.
Yes.
So I know that you're going through like different levels. So what is the next level after this? So say for instance, I'm not talking about like once you get monetized, I'm talking about like will you go out into the field and start talking to guys and be like, look, this is the money boys, but you might would you do that
Yeah.
or would you just okay. All right. I was gonna
I'm
say
kind
if
of
you if that was your level, like kind of explain on that.
no, not really like going out in the field talking to people. I kind of like want to start making kind of more of a reaction to certain videos that's on a subject that I want to touch on. And
Mhm.
also maybe a couple of interviews with a couple guys that really want me to touch on a subject or really want to have a deep conversation, stuff like that, and then we'll talk and we'll just chop it up and just give each other some game and help each other out in the situation. But other than that, going out to people and like talking with them and stuff like that, not really. I'm really not really into people like that, But it's just like I just try to help. You know what I'm saying? From a distance, but I wouldn't
Mhm.
mind, certain people coming on if they want to talk about something and we can just have a real live discussion about it. And I just help them out with whatever they're going through. So,
Mhm.
yeah, like more kind of reacting to certain videos about certain topics that I want to touch on. That's what I want to start doing like later in the future. Still learning the programs and stuff like that, but, just one day at a time.
Okay. So the books that you not the books, I'm sorry. That's my next question. So the
Uh-huh.
videos that you have you
Yes.
thought about like writing like a book? Because you have some really good videos and titles.
Yeah. Sometimes I think about writing a book. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
I definitely have thought about it. Uh, it just levels. It just levels. I'm using this level right now, just building my catalog. And as I'm going through life, I'm just getting the wisdom, understanding, and knowledge about everything. Like I want the most out of life before I put that pen on paper. You know what I'm saying? Not saying I don't have the right things to touch on now, but I just I'm continuing to learn and continuing to grow just to improve on everything that I do in life. So when I get there, then I'll finally decide about that book. You know what I'm saying? To where I can really touch on it more than I do in the videos. But yeah, yeah, like even my cousins and them be saying, "Boy, your titles be crazy." I'm just like, man, whatever come to my mind, man, I'm just gonna put it on there. You know, for real.
Sometimes like I will watch the video and I always give you a thumbs up, but like I want to comment and I'll be like, no, I don't want nobody coming after me. Cause lately it's just been really goofy. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah,
Like
yeah.
you comment on people videos and then they try to attack you for commenting and then they want to, yeah. So I say, you know what? I don't want to be, involved with any drama. I'm
Oh
like, nope.
no, no, you good. It just
So
I don't whether it's good or bad with the comments, especially type of content I do, I get mixed
mhm,
emotions on there. So it's like
right.
I don't ever let nobody's comment, throw me off because what they got going don't have nothing I got going. Or if somebody want
Mhm,
to say something negative about me, you'll go and look on their page and they don't even have videos or anything. So it's like, okay, you're just an observer, you're
mhm,
just an observer. You're just here to voice your opinion, go on about your life, and that's cool. You're entitled to your opinion, but that's not going to stop me from continuing to drop the type of content that I want to drop. You know what I'm saying?
right.
Everybody's entitled to their opinion, so
Yep.
everybody have one. So, but yeah, most definitely, you can say what you want. You good?
Okay. All right. I'm gonna
Hmm.
remember that the next time. I know sometimes
Yeah,
YouTube, depending on what, like if you put, I don't know, a certain type of emoji, or if you do say a certain type of word spelled differently, it'll like, it's strict, right? It'll withhold the comment. And
yeah, I
sometimes I
seen
would go
that.
back, yeah, and I will go back on there. And I even text you a few times, like, hey, where's my comment? Because
Yeah,
I
that'd
always
be
had issues
YouTube.
with that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that'd be YouTube. Yeah.
So by the time this air, so we're talking about this now, but what are you doing for Christmas?
Probably working. I'm really not no big fan of holidays. I'm really not that type of person, but I still did something for the kids and stuff like that. Plus, they're gonna be with their mom, but just working, man. That's all I be. I'm constantly working, constantly learning. Just new ways to improve and get better. You know what I'm saying? That's basically where my mindset is.
Okay.
As far as holidays, I really don't care for them too much. I feel like they're money grabs and just a bunch of
Yeah.
food, man. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, real talk.
So so I know that you're not into the business that you used to have before with the car detailing, correct?
Yes, I still have
So
it. Yeah,
mhm.
I still
Well,
have it, and I do it sometime on the side.
mhm,
But as I did it more and more, I just realized how backbreaking that stuff is. Like people will call you about a detail, and you give them the price, and they're like, "Oh, that's a little too much." And it's like you don't understand. Depending on how dirty your car is, it can take me 2 to 4 hours to clean that car. You know what I'm
mhm,
saying? Like it's good money, it's good work, but it's backbreaking. And when you're
right.
doing it by yourself, it's really hard. So you kind of need a team. And not only that, it just like I started to lose my passion for it the more I was doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like at first it was cool, but the more you do it and your back hurting and this and that, and it's just like I don't know how long I want to do this. You know what I'm saying? But it's a great skill to have, especially taking care of your own car. But I
Mhm,
still got it, but I just do it uh here and there, not all the time.
okay.
Hmm.
So can we just talk about it a little bit more, but like a little differently? So like say for instance, for people who are going to watch this video, I know some content creators, they started businesses and they're doing, car detailing or working on cars. What advice would you give them with starting, like just starting out to get clients?
Stay consistent. Uh, invest in yourself. Like everybody want to do it the cheap route. Like really invest in yourself and your business will grow. Buy the cars. Promote yourself on these social media platforms. Spend the money to get the advertisement. Go door to door. Leave your card in people's car windows and offices or whatever you do. It's like when you're an entrepreneur, it's all on you. Like it depends on your work ethic. Like it's not just going to fall out the sky and say, "Oh, you're successful," and it's not just going to boom off the top. Like you really have to be consistent with your boots on the ground, knowing that it can take time, but the just little by little, you're getting better. You're getting better. And like I always say, don't focus on the results. Just enjoy the process. You know what I'm saying? Because if you focus on the results and you look too far ahead in the future, you're going to discourage yourself, and your business is going to just slow down, and you're not going to be motivated to continue to do it, to continue to pursue it, to continue to just strive at it because you're so focused on getting the now, getting the clientele, getting the validation, and all that stuff. You want it instant. You want instant gratification, and that's going to kill your motivation in your business instead of just focusing on the process and enjoying what you're doing and just taking it one day at a time, knowing it can take time, but 99 no's don't compare to one yes. And once you get that right person or the other person, it's just like the game, you know. You give a service to one person, if they like your business, then they go tell another person. So from that work, one person, you got two, three clients. And from them other two clients that you got, they got other people that they know. So it's like a snowball effect, you know. It continues to improve the as good as your work is quality, you got good quality work, your clientele will continue to grow. Somebody will tell somebody, and they will tell somebody, you know. But just stay consistent, and if it's not your passion, I would say don't do it, you know. Like if you're just doing it for the money, it's going to fail, you know. We all want the money, don't get me wrong, but
Mhm.
if you don't enjoy what you're doing, it's just going to feel like a normal 9 to 5. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's
And
any
money don't.
business.
Yeah, yeah, and money. We all know that money don't give you that peace of mind. You know, it's about how you live your life. It's about you doing what you want to do in life. So,
Mhm.
you know, just think about that before you just jump in the field and be like, okay, I'm starting this business and I'm about to pop off. And you just know it's not going to pop off the rip. It's not going to pop off the rip. It's going to take some time, and you're going to have to invest in money in yourself.
Mhm.
Really, you know. So
Okay.
that's what I would tell them.
Okay. Thank you for sharing that because I know, like I said, it's a lot of people want to, go to the next level, and
Yeah,
their next level, is starting a business. But and I
yeah.
see different videos or whatever. But wow. So just one more thing. Where
There you go.
would um, where would they get their clients from though? So yes, social media, but I've seen some videos where, you know, they're going straight like to the dealership, or they're going
Mhm.
straight to the car wash, or they're going straight like, have you done that approach? And if you
Yeah.
did or didn't, would you advise others to do that?
Yes, word of mouth is the best advertisement to me. You know what I'm saying? Word of mouth. Your family, your friends, or whoever that you know, just leave a card. Leave a card. Like when I was really promoting my detail business, I was leaving cards everywhere. You know, and that really expanded the growth was word of mouth, and it just spreading like wildfire. And another thing is Google my business. I will recommend anybody who have a business is to
Yes.
put your business on Google My Business. Still to this day, I get calls, you know. So that's very consistent with helping your growth as far as advertising yourself. It's free. You can put your business on there. You can put your phone number on there. You can put the hours that you work or whatever, and people will steady contact you on there. So it's just like, yeah, Google My Business and word of mouth is the best advertisement. And leaving your cards everywhere, you know, like You know, when we was doing gig work and stuff like that, I will put a card in somebody's car in a certain type of neighborhood, and I'll get a call back from them. You know what I'm saying? That's how you get your way into the door. It's just you got to promote yourself, man. It's just not gonna fall out the sky. You really got to put your boots on the ground. You can't be insecure about it, and you can't uh you can't really focus on the issues, and you can't have self-doubt about yourself. You got to know this is what you want to do, and you got to go full-fledged. Whether you're going to win or lose, you have to be full-fledged with it. You know what I'm saying? And just
Right.
appreciate everything that come with it, the good and the bad. You know?
Well,
But
thank
Google
you
My
for that.
Business is a big one, though. Telling
Yeah,
you,
I used
Google
to
My
be on
Business. Yeah,
there. Yeah,
yeah. hmm And showing your work too. Put all your pictures of
I
whatever
used
that
to
you
be
do
on
on
there with
there.
my business, but it's better when you have a permanent. Mhm. Yeah, it's better when you have like a permanent address, though. It's kind of different when
Yes,
you like if you don't have like a permanent address because people will come to it. You know,
yes.
So I always tell people if you do use Google My Business, make sure you have a permanent address where people can come and see you because that's just
hmm
what they do. They want to stop by, and that's how people
Yes,
are.
yes, yes.
So, so moving forward, um, do you go to any networking events? Because I'm going to start having networking events, and you're gonna have to come to Orlando to visit me.
Oh yeah, I got to. I ain't been out there since I was a kid. Had a family reunion, so I definitely want to take a trip back. But no, I never really went to a networking event. Not really. Just always been doing it, solo, doing my own thing, But I never really went to
Okay.
an event to try to
So,
network or stuff like that.
so what I'm going to start doing, not next month, but February, is I'm going to throw a networking event every month. I'm going to start with Orlando first,
hmm
and it'll be at a conference room at some hotel. But what I want to
Okay.
do is bring entrepreneurs and small business owners together, whether they're YouTubers or gig tubers or whatever you want to call them. I want to bring everybody together so they can be able to showcase their products. So if they, I want to have like a table, and that's going to be part of my memberships. I actually just started my memberships today. So I have
Okay.
4 different levels of memberships on my channel. So, you know, I just want people, I'm trying to bring people together, and that's what I'm trying to do. So I go to a lot of networking events, but what I noticed with me, I don't drink, I don't smoke, and I don't have an issue with that. If that's what people do, that's fine.
hmm
But, I'm at these restaurants and bars that sell alcohol, and I'm paying $5 for Sprite.
Yeah, that's how it
Sometimes
be.
it's 7.50. I'd be like, for a Sprite, like, but
Yeah,
and you don't even get the whole can. Like they just sometimes they open a can and then sometimes they have
yeah.
I
They
don't know
know
what
what
you
they
call
doing.
it. Yeah.
Yeah,
And
they
then
know
they
what they
want
doing. Yeah, exactly, exactly,
so I'm paying $10 for a Sprite.
exactly. I'll sneak my own in, pull it right out the pocket.
So
Dude.
what I'm trying to do is throw my own networking events.
hmm
Start out small. I don't have to get the biggest conference room. I can get the conference room that, hold maybe like 20 to 30 people.
hmm
Um, and then if only 10 come, it just look like we're in a big room,
Yeah, yeah,
but I just want to throw monthly events and then eventually start getting, it will be for members though, for my channel,
yeah,
have them to come to the event to have a space at the table. So if it's a 8 foot table, depending on what product you're selling, maybe I can fit 3 people at that table where they can sell their services and their products.
Mm-hmm.
And then they can, and then it's rotating. So next month I'll choose, 2 or 3 other members. And that's what I want to do. And then it'll start getting bigger. And then I'll go to the next level where I'll have a bigger conference room.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
that's what I want to do. That's my goal.
oh yeah,
And yeah.
and you'll do it. Just stick to it. Just
Yeah.
stick to that plan, and you'll do it.
So,
You know.
I would love for you to come to one of my events. And it may not be this year, or it may be where I'm doing an event. You're out in Vegas?
Yes.
Okay. That I can do it out there and meet you out there. So
Okay.
Just in general, just moving forward with my channel, I'm going to be doing some big things. And I'm glad that you started with me when I was with 1 subscriber. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And thank you for sticking with me. And, so
Oh,
anything
no
you
problem.
need in the future. Yeah, anything you need in the future with networking or trying to get the word out. Hey, go to Miko channel. She's doing these giveaways. Go to Miko channel.
Yeah, most definitely. I'll definitely be in touch with you. You came a
Yeah.
long way. You came a long way,
You
man.
too. You too.
Yeah. I see the growth. I see the growth, and I seen how you were saying you was changing the niche, and I'm just like, I understood why. You know what I'm saying? Because it's only a certain amount of. It's like only. I'm not saying it's wrong to do that type of stuff, but that you have more work than just doing that type of niche. Like that's cool for the lower level, but it's like you can expand more with the knowledge that you have, because you got a lot of game that you can give people out here that they can
Right.
use. I mean, you didn't went to school for it, you just spent years doing it and handling it, so you're just giving game to people who are trying to get out their situations because you didn't been there and done that. So that's definitely what we need in this community. It's people like
Yeah.
you with the
Well, thank
knowledge.
you.
Yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yes, ma'am.
So, anything else you want to like reveal for what you're going to do next year, or are you just going to keep it on the low?
I'm gonna kind of keep it on the low, but you know, I just been so focused. Like I love doing my content, but I've been focusing so much like on other things. Like I've been doing a lot of studying and research, and I paid for a course like just doing forex trading and learning stock markets and just learning how to trade in stocks, like just to level up. Because trading your time for money when I was younger, it used to sound cool. Like it was good. Like, oh, I'm getting money. But it's like as you get older, it's like trading your time for money is not the best thing. You want to be able to make money in your sleep. So it's like I just been doing a lot of research on forex and doing a lot of research on stocks. So that's really where majority of my focus is going, is to learning how to trade, you know, uh, forex trading, day trading, stocks, and just that's where my mind been, just leveling up on that. And of course, I'm gonna continue to make content, but my main goal is, you know, to get in that forex,
Right.
and to make a few investments, because that's where the game is. You know what I'm saying? That's really where the game is. So.
I
I'm
agree.
too old. I'm too old to play sports. Like I make music, but I don't want to. I don't want to be in the industry like that because all of the goofy stuff. But it's just like, okay, what are my other options? Like a business is cool, but it's like you got to continue to keep your eye on it. You got to continue to check up on it. You got to continue to run it. You got to continue to, invest in it and do whatever. And which is cool, but it's just like I've been there, but it's like now I'm expanding my horizons. Like I'm looking for different avenues. You know what I'm saying? So that's basically where my focus is going into for 2024: stocks, forex, and just continue to teach myself. Man.
Now you mentioned music, but I'm not gonna say anything because I'm gonna get you next time
Uh huh.
because I
Oh
need to
yeah.
bring you back.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I did music too. I've been rapping since I was like 14, 15, like on and off. And a lot of
Oh
people like my
wow.
music. A lot of people like my music too. But it just like, life hits you. And then it's like
Mhm.
when you see certain things going on, you kind of lose the motivation for it and you really don't see the value. I mean, it's value in it, but it's like you see where it's going and you're like, oh, I don't know if I want to be in that type of, you know what I'm saying, crowd or around them type of people. But definitely I can make music and still can to this day. I can write a
Oh
song like
wow.
nothing. Yes, ma'am.
See, that's what I'm talking about. That's why I
Yeah,
need you to be at my networking event. So,
yeah,
because you never know. I mean, you can collab with someone else or mentor other people. I mean, you never
yeah.
know what can happen. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm going to bring you back on another time when I get my shirt. So when you get your shirt, the Money Boys,
Yes, ma'am.
you're going to send me that shirt and then we're going to do the second interview and we're going to talk about your music. Is that okay?
Okay. Yeah, that's cool.
Okay.
I'll
All
get you
right.
some shirts made.
Okay.
Mhm.
Um, so what we're gonna do is because touching on the 30 minutes, and it's been a pleasure. I'm glad that I was able to catch you because
Yes, ma'am.
we text
I,
and kind of talk to each other, but it's different because we all doing stuff, to get things
yeah,
done.
yeah. And I
Now,
appreciate you, Miko. Always reaching out, always checking in. Appreciate you.
thank you. So I know that your social media is scrolling across the screen. So if you can just close us out with just saying how people can contact you on social media.
Yeah, you can follow me at the Money Boys. You know, the underscore money underscore boy 702 on Instagram. Or you can also follow me on my YouTube channel, The Money Boys. I'll be on there. You'll see me with the dreads holding my mouth like that. So definitely, definitely.
And your hair is growing. I love it. I love it.
And man, that same thing my folks was telling me today. He was like, man, your stuff growing. I'm just like, man, when you just leave it alone, it start to sprout,
Yeah,
Just give it
that's
that
true.
water. Yes, ma'am.
That's why
Just
I'm
give it
rocking
that
my
water.
braids.
Oh yeah. I probably want it like a little shoulder length and I'll just keep it around there. I don't want it too out of hand. Start to get heavy.
No, it does. That's why I cut
Yes,
mine. I was like, yeah, it's too
yes,
much.
yep.
Okay.
So that's
All right,
where
let
it's
me go
at.
ahead and close out.
Okay.
All right, guys. Thank you for watching. Please go to the Money Boys on YouTube, subscribe to the channel, show them some love, drop some comments in his on his video. Let him know that you stopped by to show him love. And I will see you guys in the next interview.